Let me ask you about potential nuclear power sites finally. A bit of internal tension in the coalition apparently. How should these be selected? Do they just need to be, here are the best spots around Australia for power generation? Because if you introduce sort of NIMBYism to it, the local member can reject it if they're a Liberal member or national member. Does it become a non-starter?
Oh, look, I think, Tom, one of the really important things with location is making use of the existing infrastructure we have in our power grid. And that's why locating these stations close to previous coal-fired power stations makes so much sense, because you've already got the poles and wires, you've already got the infrastructure running to those locations. Labor, by contrast, by rejecting nuclear out of hand, not even considering it, is basically saying you have to put in the tens of thousands of Ks of infrastructure and wires and so on to reach those renewable locations. So it seems to me that it's common sense for nuclear to be part of our mix. It's zero emissions. We know we've got challenges in electricity supply, and we've certainly got challenges on the price of electricity. And it's very sensible to locate those plants near where the existing transmission infrastructure is. And we'll have more to say on that in due course.
Just finally on this, though, and the local community, do they sort of need to accept it? How do you decide if an electorate wants a nuclear power site or is willing to have one, or do they not need to be asked as an electorate?
Oh, look, I think it's definitely appropriate to consult with communities. I think there are many communities in Australia that, are suffering from the loss of jobs and so on in coal-fired power plants. And of course, it's appropriate to consult with communities and putting these plants where the existing transmission structure is. It's just common sense 101, and it is something that is the right thing to do. And as I say, in terms of specific locations, we'll have more to say on that down the track.